Okay, how's everybody doing today? Today is actually March 21st, 2024. It's been a while since I had a video, made a video. In fact, it's been in January, I think was the last time I made a video. And that's back when Bitcoin was around $33,000, $34,000. And I should have been making videos this whole time as it was going up in price, but I just was casually watching the market go up, knowing exactly what was going to happen. This was about the most predictable thing that I've ever seen in my investment career. And I've been investing for a long time. I was a stockbroker in my early 20s. I invested all the way through my early 20s and 30s. I invested in tech stocks during the 2000s, and I've watched a lot of things go up and a lot of things go down. And this is the most obvious thing I've ever seen in my investment career, which dates back to the early 1980s, was Bitcoin doing what it's done, which is run from around $30,000 prior to the ETF exchange is starting to trade to where it's at today. So I'm going to make another prediction, my prediction only, but my prediction is that it'll be $100,000 by the time of the halving, because there were three major things getting ready to take place a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. The first was that we needed to get to be in compliance with the Security and Exchange Commission. And then the ETFs need to start trading. And then the last and final event would be the halving, which we knew was coming. And this is, I think, my third halving that I've owned Bitcoin. So I've owned Bitcoin through three halvings. This is my third one. And every single time the price has gone up dramatically. And it goes up because the rewards are cut in half. This is just simple logic. Just like the fact that, hey, we knew the ETF was going to bring in a lot of business. We're going to bring in a lot of accounts. We knew that being given the green light by the Security and Exchange Commission was going to bring in a lot of accounts. This will equally bring in a lot more money into the Bitcoin, the Bitcoin arena, because this is a huge thing, because it limits the amount of rewards being given. So everything, all the miners are going to make half as much as they did prior to this halving. So this is an opportunity, just like the opportunity was a few months ago. This is another opportunity. And if you want to take advantage of it, I think this is a great time to do it. And by the way, I'm live if you're interested. I haven't made any videos for a while, so I don't expect anybody watching, but hopefully people see this video eventually. So it will go up. Eventually, this will go up higher because it's very simple logic. The simple logic is supply and demand. There's almost so much supply. There's a lot of demand, and the demand is growing faster than the supply is being created. And the supply is going to be a lot less after the halving, because there will be less. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Haven't been on in 2 months, and I got a thumbs up right away. Appreciate that very much. So yeah, we're going to go much higher. This is an opportunity. If you want to take advantage of it, get involved. It's about as easy a thing as you can do right now, is buy Bitcoin, especially with the ETFs and with the halving coming up. So we're at 65,466 right now. I expect to be about a $40,000 jump, $35,000 jump here in the next few weeks. When I started talking about buying this for your account, which just a few months ago was right in this range right here. It was back in October. So when I started thinking about buying Bitcoin, and we've gone from here to here since last October, November, and we've taken just a little bit of a dip here. You're going to see these flash crashes. These flash crashes are that's good. That's a good sign for Bitcoin. You're flushing out some of the people that are shorting Bitcoin, and you're keeping the market very honest. That's a good thing about it right now, is that we're going to be in this going up and down right now, especially with the amount of volume they're getting, a lot more volume because of the ETFs. So the halving is coming up. Don't forget it. Even though we see this huge run up, I expect it to go over 80K, somewhere close to $100,000. That's my expectation. Obviously, I'm just going off of what my previous experiences with Bitcoin are. I have had Bitcoin since, I think this is, like I say, my third halving that I've been involved with. So we as 2016, 2020, and now 2024. So by all means, this is a time to take opportunity, grab opportunity when it's available. Rarely get chances like this to buy things that are going to go up. Just like I knew it was going to go up when the ETF got announced and approved. I knew it was going to go up, when the Security and Exchange Commission approved it as something that could be traded on, it could get a ticker symbol and be on exchanges. I knew all that stuff was going to happen. It's just common sense. The other thing about Bitcoin that's very appealing is it's apolitical. You see the problems going on right now in the United States of America with their political system. We got a divided country as far as politics is concerned. You got half people on the side of the Democrats, half the people on the side of the Republicans. I don't think either one of them have much of a take on Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. I don't think either one of those guys even understand cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin. But the thing about Bitcoin is it's outside of all that politics that's going on. And that politics is draining. My God, if you go on YouTube at all and you watch anything about the political November presidential campaign going on in the United States of America, you're going to get inundated with clickbait, 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 and everything in the world. Trump can't make his, his $500 million, bond payment for to extend his legal cases. Biden, can't complete a sentence without making a mistake. So, this is all stuff that just gets thrown in your face every day. It's very draining if you're involved with it. Nobody knows which direction to take. I don't think anybody's very happy with it. But here's a way to jump outside of all that politics, get involved with something that's really clean. It's just Bitcoin, and it's just Bitcoin buyers and sellers, and there's no more. It's not like Bitcoin is the U.S. currency being printed every day. There's only so much Bitcoin, a little over 20 million. I think 20 million Bitcoin will ever be minted in the entirety of Bitcoin's existence. So here's a chance to get something that has a very limited supply, incredible demand, and something that's outside of the political arena, something that's outside. It's a breath of fresh air. Get outside of all this political garbage, all this political, wrangling, all this political misery that's going on, especially in the United States, and probably without outside of the United States, it's all over the world. People can't agree on anything and never will. So why get involved with all that, mishmash, headache, and complete, misunderstanding of what's going on in the world today. So, like I said, I should have been making videos the last few months. It's been nothing but positive news. Like I was the one that said, hey, I was expecting Bitcoin to go 50 grand after the halving, after the ETF, or after the ETF, not the halving, but after the ETF and after the SEC. I expected it to go 50 grand. There were a lot of people like Altcoin Daily saying it was going to go back to 30. I expected it to go over 50. It made it over 50. Now it's over 60. Now we're going over 100. That's my prediction. So anyway, stay tuned. I'll probably make some more videos on this, but this is a great way to get ahead. If you want to get ahead, don't play the S&P 500. Don't play the stock market. Don't buy the real estate. All that stuff's very complicated and can sink a lot of money and tie up a lot of money without much return. Here's a quick liquid way to get some really quick profits. The one thing I listened to the other day, almost 100% of the Bitcoin wallets now are in the green. So almost nobody's lost money on Bitcoin right now. Everybody that's ever bought Bitcoin in the history of Bitcoin, going back to the late 2008, 2009, 2010 time, they're all in the money. Everybody has a good feeling about Bitcoin right now because they have made money with it. So don't expect it to go down anytime soon, because all we got is winners. Everybody's winning right now. Bitcoin is winning. Everybody's winning in Bitcoin. So if you want to get involved with that, this is an ideal time, perfect time for you to do that. And I think this would make the ideal time for someone that's never been in Bitcoin to introduce themselves to it and get involved with it. And I got a few comments. Thanks. Yes, sir. According to Hodl Bitcoin 99, I'll put you on screen. If I can figure out how to do that. Forget how to do all this stuff since I've been for a while. Also says, welcome back. This week players. Okay, this week players leave. I get to buy more. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think what happens when you see these flash crashes like this, it's probably more people shorting Bitcoin getting caught up that need to cover. So they need to, there you are. Hodl BTC 99. Yeah, there's our second comment. Welcome back. And yes, sir. Okay, thanks so much. I'll let you go. Just a quick video. I want to get started again. Like I say, I've just been casually watching this stuff as a spectator because I've just enjoyed, what's going on with Bitcoin. Everything I predicted happened, and that's kind of satisfying. So, let's keep her going, keep it happening, and keep things happening. I got 4 people watching through 2 thumbs up. So obviously there's interest in this. For someone that hasn't been creating any content for a long time, to get that many people to watch this early in my, most recent video, I appreciate that. So let's keep going. We got the halving coming up here in probably less than a month. We don't know exactly in April when it's going to happen, but sometime in April we'll get a halving. Less than a month. Like I say, this will be my 3rd halving. I've never seen any halving ever lose money. Every single one of them has gone up dramatically. In fact, in 2020, when you could buy Bitcoin around $5,000 and it went up to $60,000, over 60, almost 70,000. That gain was more than this gain here recently. So Bitcoin's only gone up from like 30, 40,000 to now over 60,000. It's been a double, going over a double now. And that's a double in a few months. My God, where else are you going to get that? No place else, especially with something that's secure and something that you can feel confident isn't going to go down to zero or go really lose a lot of money. So we've had from 30 to 60. We can go from 60 to 100 real easy. And like a lot of people are saying 60 to 200 or 300. I mean, Kathy Woods, a lot of these people, they're going to say $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 for Bitcoin. They have a lot more money and a lot more connections than I do. I'm just saying 100,000. So from 60 to 100, I don't think is much of a, it's not going to be much of a big deal for Bitcoin to make. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you.